I'm working on the project today for my centerpiece, and I'm going to be using some things that I picked up at Hobby Lobby and also some things that I already had around the house. So I'll go over what I already had, and then I already showed you what I had at the Hobby Lobby if you watched my Hobby Lobby haul. The things I already had around the house were these dogwood flowers. I got these at the Dollar Tree and they came on a pick, and I went ahead and just cut the branches off of the pick. And these little burlap, I don't know what you call them, decorations that I got at Hobby Lobby had these clips in the back, which was very convenient for clipping the dogwood branches on there. And so I put 2 on this one and 2 on this one. But then when I was figuring out putting them in the bird cage, I thought, well, I don't really want anybody to see the backs of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the base of these together. And I'll be able to change out these flowers because dogwood's kind of like a spring flower. I don't know if I will change them out because I really like dogwood. They were my mother-in-law's favorite flower. So I might just keep them in there, and they match my decor, the colors match my decor. So I've got my hot glue gun heating up, and I'm going to hot glue these together. So there you see I put a generous amount of hot glue, and I'm just going to line them up, squeeze them together tightly, and just hold them for a few seconds. And some glue squirted out the bottom, but that's okay. I can take a knife while it's still warm and just scrape that off of there. Or I can take the end of this pick that I'm going to be throwing away and do the same. Does the same job. There, we just want that off there so that it lays flat, or sits flat, I mean. We don't want it laying. So, there, that is glued together. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this inside the birdcage kind of on an angle. And I'm not going to glue anything into this because I want to be able to change it out from time to time. The other thing I already had around the house was this rooster. I picked this up at Christmas time at Walmart. It was supposed to be a ornament for the tree, but I knew when I got it that I was not going to be packing it away for seasonal. I was going to keep it out all the time. Now I don't want this hanger on there, so I'm going to go ahead and clip that off and pull that out, and then the feathers just kind of go right over the hanger thingy. And then I'm going to just sit him right down inside, trying not to get his tail feathers all squished. Now the only other thing I'm going to do with this right now is I took some of these bowl fillers that I got at Hobby Lobby. I went with the smaller ones, and I'm just going to gently put these in here. This one actually has some weight to it. I think it's some kind of a pod, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and set that down inside. And this is the next bigger one. Put that in. And I really like this one. Just kind of pile them up in a little pile. And then I got this one that's really small. I really don't know what this is made out of. It's interesting though. So you just kind of fiddle with it a little bit. Pile those up in there. You just scoot Mr. Rooster over just a smidge. There. His tail feathers are... There we go. There, I think that's really cute. And although this is sticking up, the flowers are sticking up over the top of the cage, that won't matter because the lid is domed. So just go ahead and close this up. I'm going to make sure that the flowers are not getting squished. And then lock it in. And I think that turned out really, really super cute. Now the rest of these bowl fillers, I have this green glass bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and fill those. Put those in here, just for now. I really like these bowl fillers. They're really neat. Made out of really neat materials. Yeah, that is so cute. It's just so easy. I'll go ahead and stick this up here on top of my microwave. And then I also wanted to show you what I did with those 2 pieces of milk glass that I picked up. Over here, I've got this here. This is where I sometimes stick eggs. If I just collect just a couple of eggs and I'm trying to save them up to wash. But we've been getting more and more eggs now, so I'm using this basket instead. And so this is going to be for ripening avocado. That's what this bowl is going to be for. And I have this on my little station here on my counter. I just think that really is really cute. I put bananas in this bowl, and as you see I need more bananas. And then I keep fruit everywhere. I really want my kids to eat more fruit. In this milk glass bowl on top of the microwave, I keep apples. And then, bring it around here, you can see I have chicken feed in the house. Isn't that crazy? In this bowl, I got this at Hobby Lobby last year, and I really like it. This is where I keep my oranges. And then the other piece of milk glass that I picked up is right here. I just have it sitting on my plant stand. I just think it's really pretty. And this is the first sunny day we've had in probably 2 weeks. And all my little motion guys are going. I need to go outside and get some vitamin D. What I'm going to make, kind of like a placemat type thing for the bird cage to sit on in the middle of the table. I'm going to take a piece of this burlap that I had left over from another project that I had done in the house, and I'm going to take some more of these dogwood blooms, and I'm going to pull the little flowers off and cut the little plastic thing flush so that they'll lay flat, and then I'm going to glue, hot glue, flowers along both edges of the burlap, and that way it will incorporate with the flowers that are in the cage. So that's what I'm going to do now. Going to be easy to move off the table at night because I'll move this off the table and put the other thing. I'll show you what the other thing is I'm talking about. this carousel thing. It's got all of our vitamins and salt and pepper and different spices that we use when we eat. And I was keeping this in the middle of the table, and I just didn't like it in the middle of the table all the time. It was just wasn't pretty. So I'll leave it over here on this small counter during the day, and then at night I'll move my centerpiece over here, and I'll move this on the table for when we're eating supper. And then when we clear the table after supper, I'll move the centerpiece back. I think it just turned out adorable. I really, really like it. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, friends.